Hello everyone, this is author, motivational speaker, and dating coach Matthew C. Horne, bringing you a video tonight titled, They're Not Delusional, They're Manipulative. But before we go any further, always know that my videos in the dating space, they are inspired by my books, How to Be Appealing to Successful Black Men for Black Women, and How to Get Beautiful Women and Everything Else You Want from Life. I don't have any copies with me tonight, but just know that they're both available at www.matthewchorne.com. And they inspire insights, just like the one I want to bring forth tonight. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, but this is so pressing on me that I want to get right to it. This one's going to be heavy, so pay attention. You're going to be drawn in through this subject matter, I promise you that. But just stay tuned with me. I don't know how long it's going to be, but this one's going to be heavy. Tune in. Once again, tonight's video, the title is, They're Not Delusional, They're Manipulative. I personally believe in my recent meditation and studies and experiences that delusion does not exist. Delusion is predicated on someone being out of touch with reality. But if we wake up with ourselves every day, and we go through life every day, and we go to sleep with ourselves every day, and we wake up and we repeat the cycle every day, we're very aware of our experiences. Delusion is a perpetuation of a level that doesn't exist. I'll say it again. Delusion is a perpetuation of a level that does not exist. Delusion is false and it's fake and it doesn't exist because everyone knows their level. Your level are the consistent experiences that you can recreate over time. Once again, your level are the consistent experiences that you can recreate over time. If someone says that they qualify for something, but there's no trace of that something in their life, then we would call that delusion. But it's not delusion because they know that they don't have those experiences and they're trying to throw us off their scent. In essence, create a smoke screen so we can't really see through to the truth of who they are. That's manipulation. It's not delusion. Everyone knows exactly where they stand. Everyone is in their skin, having their experiences, and they know the consistency of the experiences that they have. And if they portray something other than that, they're being manipulative. They're not being delusional. Stay with me. They're being manipulative. The natural need to acquire things and the natural desire to want to ascend through life and elevate and grow and evolve and consequently attain things, acquisitions, material possessions, spiritual growth, promotions, recognition. Those are things that we naturally desire as human beings. The only problem is that there's only two ways that you're going to acquire these things. The first way is through becoming a person who is a match for what you want. That's a sound-minded person who is self-aware enough to evolve until they become a match for what they want. Because when they become a match for what they want, then they're going to get it. That's what happens. If you value something enough and you have a sound mind and you're not a manipulative person, you're going to do what it takes to build yourself up to be able to experience those things and to have the things that you really want, okay? So that's the first way to fulfill your natural and biological imperative to grow, to evolve, and to accumulate. The second way is to manipulate. It's only two ways that you're going to acquire something, okay? You're either going to grow and to evolve into it, you're going to work for it, or you're going to manipulate. The cornerstone of manipulation is the desire to acquire things that you do not qualify for. Once again, the cornerstone of manipulation is the desire to acquire things that you don't qualify for. Now, the problem with this is the problem right here. Manipulators are here to exploit people who acquire things the right way. The life of the manipulator is always in flux. They're always trying to take and they can never get ahead. The life of the person who slowly but surely built themselves up and became a person who was a match for the experiences that they want, their life is not perfect, but it's stable. Okay. The manipulator wants stability, but it's not within their nature to acquire stability. So that's why they have to tell lies and portray something that they're really not in the presence of the person who acquired what they want, who acquired it the right way, because they want a piece of their life. And they want that person to believe that they are actually on that level. That's why I say it's not delusion, it's manipulation. When the person starts excessively bragging in your presence, as soon as they meet you, if they start telling lies and you know that they're blatant lies, and they seem as if they're not quite in tune with reality, okay, that person is there to take something from you. Something shouldn't feel right. You should look at that person and say they're full of it. Something simply should not feel right. If you acquired whatever they want, whatever they see in you, if you acquired it the right way, when someone who wants to take from you, who doesn't have your instincts and attributes and drive to acquire it the right way, when that person is in your presence, you should feel the mismatching energy. Something shouldn't feel right. Get that person out of your space, because you may not truly understand the detriment that person serves to you in that moment, but if they stay there long enough, they're going to take something from you. You don't know to what degree or to what regard. They're there to take, and if they stay long enough, they're going to take something. So once again, the cornerstone of manipulation is the desire to acquire something that you don't qualify for. After you ascend, after you become successful, after you become visible, after you become prosperous in the dating game or just in life in general, you have to be conscious of the people who attempt to make their way into your presence. Once again, the people who come into your space and portray themselves as something that you know that they're not. They're constantly out of tune with reality. They're constantly embellishing, bragging about associations, acquisitions, everything that's meaningless, because you created yours from the inside out. You did it the right way. You grew and you evolved. These people just want a piece of everybody, so that hopefully they can get enough pieces of enough people to be believable that they're on a certain level. Okay, stay with me. Stay away from these people. They're there to take. You don't know what they're there to take most of the time until it's too late. You may even have an instinct, something doesn't feel right. You're looking at them and just like, man, even in your interactions with them, it's going to be mismatched. They're going to take more than they give. That's the cornerstone of a manipulator, because they're takers. They come wherever they go, they're there to take. They're there to thrive and live off of other people. And if you notice it, even on subtle and blatant levels, they're there to take from you, okay? At a certain point, you're going to feel a mismatch. Pay attention to that, turn away from it, and please don't look back. The manipulator is there to take from you because it's not in them. They don't want to exercise the same power and rights that you have, that you exercise to get to where you are in life. You are the manipulation is the shortcut to whatever you have. And that's on you to be perceptive enough and to be discerning enough to recognize the reality of who is in front of you. This is very, very serious. Pay attention and stay with me. Now, you're going to pay a price. Now, the price you're going to pay, you just don't know, and oftentimes it's too late. See, the manipulator, a lot of times while they're taking from you, they're going to give you an experience. They'll study you. So they'll give you an experience that, other people are unwilling to give you in order to lull you to sleep so that they can ultimately play their long game and take whatever they came to take from you. They'll give you an experience that other people are incapable of giving you or refusing to give you, an experience that you actually deserve in disguise with an agenda and with an angle. They'll give you a good experience, and then, what they'll do is they'll play that long game. They're coming to collect. But while they're trying to lull you to sleep, their true nature cannot be hidden, and they're going to give signs and markers that they are manipulators. You have to pay attention to the signs and markers of a manipulator in your presence. They're not delusional. They're not crazy. You know they're off. You know the stuff that they're talking about isn't real. Don't give them the benefit of the doubt. Just at the expense of a good experience. of an experience that you don't necessarily have with everyone else. They'll gaslight you, they'll study you, and they'll do things to you and for you that they know you desire that other people may not be willing to do on a consistent basis. Okay, that's them setting their hooks in you. Once they hooks it in you, then you're going to see the truth of who they are. But the beauty in it is that they're going to reveal who they are along the way while they're putting their hooks in you. You have to pay attention, and you have to understand that there's levels out here. When someone who is not on your level, it's nothing wrong with acknowledging that someone is not on your level. There's nothing wrong with acknowledging that you've elevated to a place in life that other people have not. You made choices. You deserve it. Other people have the same choices, but they chose to move differently to acquire different things. So you have to take inventory of who's around you and what they want. And they're going to show you. They don't have to tell you, they're going to show you. But pay close attention. Now, if a manipulator has gotten their hooks into you and you have suffered the consequences of it, just understand this, okay? A person who does things the right way, they have light in them. The manipulator is driven by the serpent. It's driven by darkness, okay? They may have done some things to you. You may have taken different hits to varying degrees. But since you are a person of light and your heart is right, oftentimes when the manipulator is done or you make your way out of the manipulated space, you get a tremendous blessing that's greater than whatever that manipulator took from you. Okay? Transversely, the manipulator, they may have taken a piece from this person, a piece from that person, a piece from that person, and a piece from that person. But guess what? They are an agent of the serpent, okay? The serpent is going to keep them perpetually in a state of not having enough. You will look at certain people, and they've taken advantage of people and actually gotten some things from the people, but it disappears. They always seem to be struggling. They can never just get it together financially, and they can never seem to get on a steady playing ground in life, or just a level playing field. That's because they're doing it the wrong way. And that serpent can't use them unless they're perpetually in a state where they need to get ahead. So the manipulator's life is always an influx. And that's why they look to people who are stable, who have done things the right way, who have become a match for everything that they want and consequently gotten the things that they want and elevated to higher levels in life. They target those people because they want the stability, but it's not in them to experience the stability because they're going through life in a chaotic way, manipulating, misleading, misdirecting, and trying to take pieces of different people to try to create a whole. When you go through life, living your purpose, being obedient to what you're inspired to do, working hard, and now you are whole. So you're everything that they want. They're trying to take pieces of people to become whole, but you're doing things the right way and you are whole. Be very careful if you're a whole person, a prosperous person. These people are coming for you. Some of you have experienced it. Some of you are experiencing it right now. Some of you on the other side of having experienced, and you're still paying the penalty for it. But one thing I can promise you, if your heart is right and you don't move through life the wrong way, you're going to be restored, and your life is going to be amplified and blessed for everyone to see. So understand the nuances of a manipulator. Understand that a manipulator, the cornerstone of who they are, is they go through life wanting to acquire things that they do not qualify for. Understand that no one is delusional. Everyone is perfectly aware of the level that they are on. They go through life with themselves every day. If they're perpetuating a level that you know is not their level, they are not delusional. They're trying to throw you off. They're being manipulative. Stay away from manipulative people. And if you're a manipulative person, go back to square one, okay? Acknowledge that you are not on the level that you portray, okay? Accept the level that you're on and work to grow to get to the level that you want to be. This has been Matthew C. Horne, author, motivational speaker, and dating coach. Tonight's video, once again, they're not delusional, they're manipulative. Has been inspired by my books, my self-development books that are on my website, www.matthewchorne.com. Contact me if you're in need of coaching at matthewchorne23@gmail.com. And quite frankly, I've enjoyed spending some time with you tonight, and I'll be back at you very soon with some more videos. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. They're not delusional, they're manipulative.